So, this was his first broadcast after his release from prison, and J. Israel says people should not expect a lot from him as a minister of the gospel, and that people will not understand why he does what he does sometimes.
Many of you don't understand my position. You don't understand where I'm standing. You don't understand where I am. You don't understand why I do things that I do, you know? There are times when I get so depressed. Like a few days ago, I got so depressed, you know, I felt so empty within me because of depression. And you'll never get to know that. You guys have got expectations. I'm not God. I'll never be God. You come with so much expectations that once you hear one funny story about J. Israel, you think, oh, he has disappointed us. Oh my God, we trusted him. It's not even about that. It's not even about that. You know? It's not even about all those things. You understand? So what I want you to know is that I go through a lot. I mean, for a young man my age, and for the influence that I've had, I get so much pressure at times that it really messes up with my head. And people will never understand that, because all you guys think about is Jay, he must live like this, he must do this, he must do this.
He says people will end up disappointed if they had high expectations of him.
Guys, you must never come with expectations. I've told you before. You come with expectations at me, you'll definitely, you know, you will definitely be disappointed. So never come to me with expectations, because it's going to be a problem. Everyone is so quick to take my mistakes to the public, yet they have their own mistakes that they, you know, that they can't handle in private. But everybody wants to take my mistakes to the public. You know, I do one small thing. Oh, it's a big thing. It's a headline. You know, like this big-headed, good-for-nothing journalist, you know, from Nigeria called Solomon. One small thing. He heard that Jezreel has been arrested already. He came up with his own things in his head, and he's already doing live broadcast, chasing clout, using my name.
Speaking for the first time after his release from the Sun City prison in Johannesburg, J. Israel said he was grateful to have gone to prison because it taught him a lot of things.
Even before I went to prison, I'm sure you all know what was happening. You know, before I went to prison, you all know what was happening. And I thank God that I went to prison. I really thank God that I went to prison, you know, because even though I went to prison, I came out, and now that I'm out, what's next? Nothing. I've been at that point. I've been at a point where I felt like the whole world was against me. I've been there. I've been at a point where I felt like the whole world was against me. But did I give up? I never gave up. I kept on moving. One thing that kept on moving was the people who would always celebrate me even at my lowest. Your problem is that when you are booed by one or two people and all that and stuff like that, you know, you want to give up. It doesn't work like that. You don't give up because people are booing you. I'm telling you. People are booing you. You don't give up. You keep on moving. You keep on walking. You keep on running. Your reward is at the end. Your reward is at the end. Okay. So,
from his residence in Harare, J. Israel explained that he was not on bail, but the case was closed.
The case is closed. I was not released on bail. But my advocate advised me to do what I did. I'm not going to talk about all those things, the legal stuff, what happened and whatnot, the case and stuff like that. I'm not going to talk about it. But my advocate, the one who was representing me, advised me what he advised me. I did what I did. We got to court. I pleaded, you know, and then I was released and the case was closed. So the case is closed, like closed, you know, the case is closed. So It's not like I'm on bail, I'm gonna go back again, you know.
He advised followers not to give up because within himself he was not as strong as people might think.
You might see a strong J Israel on the internet, right? You might see a strong J Israel on Instagram. You might see a strong J Israel on Facebook, on YouTube, wherever, you know. But I've got times where I feel broken inside, you know. I've got times when I feel rejected, you know. I've got times when I feel suicidal. I'm telling you the truth. I've got times where I suffer from depression, you know. I remember 2019, I almost committed suicide in 2019. And I think I've shared this story already. I've shared this already with some people during one of my live broadcasts that I was doing, you know. 2019, I almost committed suicide. One thing about me, I'm always surrounded by people. I'm never alone. But at times, in as much as I'm surrounded by so many people and I'm not alone, life becomes so lonely, you know. Life becomes so lonely. I become lonely, yet I've got people around me, you know. And then you go on social media, you've got these people trolling me, you've got these people trashing me, you've got these newspapers writing this, you've got these journalists coming up with stories. Oh, J Israel did this, J Israel did this. But anyway, I was just saying that if you're watching me right now and you are thinking of giving up, don't you do it. Don't you dare try to give up, because whatever you're going through now, God is preparing you for something bigger, you know. There is no test that will never give you a testimony. And you will never have a testimony without having to go through a test. I'm telling you, this is the honest truth.